bum bum bum. Yeah, that'll work.
Hello, Shylyoutloud. So, I'm out here in my kind of side yard because it is all stuffy inside and warm. So, I'll be doing it out here tonight. So yeah, I've got all my questions written down. So, to begin with, my middle name is Dane. I used to actually think I was Danish because of that, but turns out I'm not. So, yeah, my birthday is June 4th, so I actually had it quite recently, and I just turned 20, so that's exciting. My favorite colors are black, red, and gray. Kind of not very exciting as far as colors go. I'm also partly colorblind, so that kind of helps choose my colors. I think another one is least favorite color, and that would be blue and green, partly because I can't see all of them, so that makes them less interesting for the most part. There's some really loud birds. Let's see. Do I watch sports or play them? I have played lots of sports. Before I went to college, I played lacrosse, soccer, baseball. I wrestled. I haven't done anything since I've been to college. But I don't watch any sports on TV. It's kind of boring. I don't know. Something about watching other people play sports just doesn't interest me in the least, so I don't really watch sports. My favorite candy or dessert. I really like Ferrero Rochers. There's a lot of German chocolate that's really good. As far as dessert, I really like red velvet cake. Or brownies. Homemade brownies are really good. Homemade lots of things are really good. Yeah. Homemade stuff's good. My mom makes good food. Which is kind of not surprising. It's kind of her job. My favorite restaurant is actually Subway. I really enjoy Subway. I really like sandwiches. And Subway makes really good sandwiches. And it also feels like you don't feel like a horrible person after you eat at Subway either, so that's nice. Starbucks? I do not do Starbucks. I don't do coffee at all, so Starbucks is not up my alley. I don't really visit there. And therefore I don't have a favorite drink at Starbucks. Except for, I drink a glass of milk. Let's see. What does that say? Oh, favorite soda? I really like Fanta. Root beer is good. Yeah, root beer. I like root beer a lot. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, but they used to make a root beer called sarsaparilla. It's kind of like old-fashioned, and it's really good. I can't hardly ever find it anymore, but if you ever see it, try it. It's exceptional. Hobbies. I read. I like to write. I like to build computers. I'm actually going to school as a mechanical engineer, so that's kind of up my alley. I like to build stuff. Reading is wonderful. Read a lot of books. Yeah. I also like web design. I have my own website. That's fun. Yeah. Those are kind of the main... Oh, and I draw. I'm drawing a lot of things this summer. I made a policy that I'm going to draw or write or do one creative thing every day. So I'm posting a whole bunch of pics on my face, but it's really good. It's a lot of fun. Favorite author or book or series? That's hard. I have like 500 books in my bedroom that are my favorites. So, yeah. I'm currently reading the Book of Joby, which is really good. Excellent. I recommend that. It's about, it kind of postulates that God and Satan make the same deal that they made with Job, like recurring every couple of decades or so, where God goes, okay, they kind of make a bet on a human, and this time it's a kid named Joby, so you get to kind of follow his life and watch it from his perspective, and then also from the spiritual battle that's going on behind it all, so that's super cool. I'm not very far through it yet, but so far it's been supreme. Yeah, so. Other series, I like the Sword of Truth series. The TV show's terrible. But I love those. Brian Jacques is a great author. Recently passed away. Bruce Coville. I don't think anybody's heard of him. He was kind of like the sci-fi author that kind of changed my childhood. I grew up with him, but I don't know, it must have been where I lived back then. No one knows of me around Washington. Yeah, that's pretty great. lots of others. If you need one, ask me, and I will recommend something to you, or else I could just go on forever. Favorite magazine? I subscribe to Popular Science, Popular Mechanics, and Make Magazine. Those are kind of all self-explanatory. I like making things and seeing other cool stuff that people have made, and cool technology. Favorite TV show? I like Stargate, I like Doctor Who, I like Pushing Daisies, Firefly. There's so many good ones. Yeah, Stargate Atlantis, that's technically different, I guess. But, yeah, those are great. Legend of Korra. That's on right now. I guess that's what I'm watching right now. That's exciting. I'm way behind, but I'm looking forward to catch up. The finale actually came out today, but I haven't seen it because I'm not caught up. Favorite movie? First thing that comes to mind is The Princess Bride. I love The Princess Bride. Monty Python is wonderful. There's lots of very good movies. I kind of have odd taste of movies. I like the Studio Ghibli movies, especially the ones by Hayao Miyazaki. Those are excellent. There's a Chinese movie, I believe it is, called Huneng Shuo De Mimi, or Secret. That's really good. If you can find a copy with subtitles, that's really great. Very crazy. Recently was watching stuff by Satoshi Kon, and he's quite brilliant. Millennium Actress is very interesting. Also, that one would be Japanese, I think. Yeah, subtitles are great. Let's see, favorite games. In the video game department, I like Portal, Command & Conquer, especially everything they've made except for the most recent one. Yeah, and then like board games, I like Catan. Kind of spacing on other board games right now that I really like, but I like role-playing. RPGs are great. I play Pathfinder, my Dungeon Master. Oh, hi, Shotgun. My dog's over there. I play Pathfinder with some guys at college, so our Dungeon Master's really great. Japanese visual novels, I guess those count as games. There's a couple of those that I really enjoy. So yeah, I can recommend some of those as well if you have questions. Allergies. I'm allergic to something that comes out in the springtime. I don't know what. But I take off-the-shelf allergy meds for this. I don't know. What? Huh. Take a chill pill. Collections. I kind of collect books. I have like 500 of them. I'm trying to put them all on Goodreads right now. It's a website where you can catalog them, and that'll be nice when that's all finished. But yeah, books are great. And then that's about it. Okay, so my challenge for whoever gets this week is going to be that you have to go out somewhere and find a flower that is not in your yard, preferably not in someone else's yard unless you, I guess if you ask their permission, but you're going to have to go out and find some wildflower somewhere and bring it back and show us. So I have a dice rolling app on my phone. It's super not exciting because you push the button and then it just shows you a number, but I'm going to roll that and then we'll see who gets it. So I roll, and it is a 3. And I honestly don't know off the top of my head who is 3, but whoever's 3 out there, that's what you got to go do. Go find a flower for us. Preferably a cool one. Okay. See you later, guys.